Hello everyone, my name is Katie. I'm the Introverted Reader, and I realized that maybe filming this video, or we're filming it a little bit early, but to be honest, I have picked out the books for my TBR for next month, and you know what? I just want to get the video out of the way, before I go back to work and forget. So, and given that this is my weekend off, I figured why not? So this is my March TBR. I put quotes around TBR because do I always stick to it? No. Because do I always stick to it? Do I maybe change things up? Yes. So TBR never usually means I'll read them because I just read what I'm in the mood for, but I tend to pick out some that I would like to get to. The first one that I want to talk about is actually going to be our book of the month pick for March for the Introverted Reader book club, and that book is going to be American Royals by Catherine McGee. This is a really interesting premise to it because it it gives the story of America, but instead of America having a public figurehead like a president, they had a royal family, so they're a monarchy. And this book basically follows the Washingtons because George Washington was the first king of America instead of a president. So this follows his descendants, and it says the Washingtons have ruled America for almost 250 years. And this follows the three, I think, the three children. There's Princess Beatrice, who is the heir to the throne. There is Princess Samantha, who is like a party girl. She doesn't really care too much about being royal. There is the schemer is Daphne Deaton, who'll do anything to get back into royal favour. And the nobody is Nina Gonzalez, who's unwillingly about to steal the spotlight. So, yeah, following a lot of escándalos, I'm sure, in this one. So if you want to join us in March reading this, you are more than welcome to join us. And I will do a review for this once I have it read. The next lot that I have picked, the majority of the books that I have picked out are contemporary. Because I just, for some reason, whenever winter is over and springtime, or in Ireland it's just wet and grey still outside, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is, it's wet and grey. But just for this month, for next month, I was just like, I kind of want to read contemporary. I don't really feel like reading fantasy, so I picked out a few. They're not like cutesy contemporaries, well, maybe one of them might be, but I don't know. But one that I picked out that I would like to get to is One of Us is Next by Karen N. McManus. If you remember a couple months ago, her book Two Can Keep a Secret was our book of the month for October, I think it was. And yeah, this one is kind of like a sequel / companion to One of Us is Lying. And it's basically about One of Us is Lying was about these 5 kids that went to detention and one of them dies and the 4 of them are accused of murdering him. This kind of follows the aftermath of that. Like, that happened, and then this is like a year later, stuff in here happens. So don't know what it's going to be like, don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully it'll be good. The next one that I plan on reading is actually going to be the very first time I will be reading a book by this author, and he is a very popular author, and that is History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. I bought this book ages ago and I never got around to reading it because, like I said, I need to be in the mood to read contemporaries, and Adam Silvera's books, I've heard, can be very deep and they can make you cry. So I've actually been scared about reading some of his books, but this one does sound okay. It's about our main character called Griffin, and he tragically loses his best friend or like ex-boyfriend in a drowning accident. And just while he's dealing with that grief and his own mental issues, it says that he has OCD, so there's that rep in there. Griffin turns to an unexpected person for help, Theo's new boyfriend. So, Theo dies and he starts to get close to the guy that he was dating prior to him passing away. So it's pretty short. I'll hopefully get through it nice and quick, and hopefully there won't be too much crying. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. The next one that I plan on reading in March is Foul is Fair by Hannah Chapman. Chapman. And all I know about this about a group of girls who are plotting revenge against those that have done them wrong. And on the back it says, fierce, vicious and electric, and unapologetic feminist battle cry. So that's all I really need to know, really. I don't need to know too much. But yeah, this does look really, really good. The cover kind of has like a Kill Bill vibe, doesn't it? Like with the yellow and black and stuff. Love that. Anyway, next one that I would like to get to in March is Diary of a Confused Feminist by Kate Weston. So I'm kind of going with a theme with these contemporaries. It's either like a true crime or dealing with grief or about feminism. So it's like, so this is basically about our main character whose name Kat Evans. Our main character called Kat, and she basically just wants to become more of a feminist. She wants to learn more about feminism and what it means to be a feminist, and it says utterly hilarious and boldly honest. So yeah, hopefully it will be funny, and hopefully I will enjoy myself with that one. The next, well, these are the main 5 that I picked out. There is 5 there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Now these next 2 I may or may not get to. I'm not entirely sure because they are quite big books. The first one is The Toll by Neil Shusterman. This is the 3rd book in the Arc of the Scythe series, and I really would like to just get to this so that I can have this series done, because I did finish Thunderhead, spoiler alert from my wrap up. But yeah, so I would maybe like to get to this soon. Maybe I'll see if I can get it on audio. Are the audiobooks good for these? Have you read these on audio? Are they good? Because this is a quite a chunky boy. But maybe in March I will get to that. Well, actually, I would like to get to this, hopefully. If it's on Audible, let me know. The next one that I would like to get to, and I've heard a lot of great things about, is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Whether or not I get to this or The Toll in March is a gamble. But I really am intrigued by the premise of this one. It's about a private school, and years ago, the wife and daughter of the principal or director of the school went missing, and it's been a really, really long time, and it's just, you know, one of the unsolved mysteries, and our main character is really, really into true crime, so she kind of takes it upon herself to find out what happened all those years ago. So yeah, and I actually have the sequel sitting over there, so I would like to maybe get to this and get to the sequel as well. So if either of these are on Audible, let me know, because I could maybe get myself a nice little, because I could, you know, be reading my solid TBR and then listen to these on audio. So yes, those, hold on, let me pick them up. These are all the books that I hope to get to in the month of March. If you want to join us in reading American Royals next month for the Introverted Reader Book Club, you are more than welcome to do so, my friend. We would love to have you. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and ring the bell so you know that when I upload. My Twitter, Instagram, down below as always. And yes, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. And yeah, bye bye.